Hello, Valiant fans, and welcome. I'm Tim Gallagher here with Manhattanville baseball coach Jeff Caulfield. Jeff, 11th year at the helm, 214 wins, the all-time winningest coach at Manhattanville. So what can you tell us about heading into this year compared to last year? What can you say?
Well, I think that we're ready to go this year. We certainly got better as the year went on last year. We knew we were young last year. We had, I believe, 4 or 5 freshmen starting almost every game, and we were building up towards the tournament. And we got better as the year went on, which was exactly what we hoped for. And I anticipate us just continuing that starting this year.
So 6 all-conference players are returning from a season ago. You're the reigning Coach of the Year in the Freedom Conference. Your team finishes 4th overall in the conference. You get into the playoffs, and then you're inches away from winning a Freedom Conference championship. So this team, obviously, they have a little chip on their shoulder. So what can you tell us about that and how they're going to prepare to head into the season to try and get into the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really use that game as a motivating factor. It's more the fact of how exciting and fun and that's what we talk about to have that opportunity. And if you told us at the beginning of last year we'd be possibly 1 hit away from going to the regionals, we'd take that every time. And that game, whatever, it doesn't define our season. It was a great season. It was a lot of fun. We came up a little short, but really it was just a lot of fun, and the kids did perform great.
So you do lose some seniors from a year ago, one of them being Alex Basso, all-time wins leader at Manhattanville. So how can you replace a loss like him on the mound?
Well, we can't replace him, and I've gone on record as saying what I'm really going to miss the most is that game 1 in the playoffs, having him knowing that he's going to give us a great effort every time. And to me, that's my biggest concern.
So who will step into that role? I know Mike Lyon is there. He's actually chasing Alex Basso for the all-time wins leader. But other than him, who can you tell us about?
Well, we're going to rely on a bunch of seniors this year. Palmieri is coming out of the closer's role, and he's going to start this year. And Zach Zariva, who has been working hard for 3 years and waiting for this opportunity, will also be a weekend starter. Plus, we have Joe Pereira's, who's also senior, has a lot of experience, is going to help us out a lot.
The offense was very potent last season, led by an All-American in Chris Conklin as a freshman, as well as Robbie Lynch, Joe Anselmi, Kevin Brady, the hits leader, Jordanis Nunez. I mean, the list goes on. So what can you tell us about them, because they're all returning?
Yeah, that's kind of been our MO for years, is the Valiants can hit. And again, we just plan on trying to score 1 more run than the other team. We've always emphasized hitting and offense, and I think that's what will lead us to the next level.
So how much of a struggle has it been dealing with the weather? You guys haven't been able to get outside, so you're obviously in here, as we can tell. So what can you tell us about that?
You just get used to it. Everyone's in the same boat. We'll be leaving on Friday to go to Myrtle Beach. So we'll go down there, play some games. Unfortunately, come back. I'm sure be back inside. But really, all of the teams in our conference and everybody in the Northeast is pretty much in the same boat, and we just have to fight through it.
Obviously, Jeff, you hold high expectations for this season after falling just short last year in the conference playoffs. So what can you tell us about that? What are your expectations heading into this year?
Well, step 1 is we want to get into the playoffs, and then from there you just want to get yourself in the championship game any way possible. We kind of met our goals last year, and we were 1 hit away, but that was a great year. We were a little bit ahead of schedule of where we thought we would be. I think this year being back in the championship game is by far our number 1 goal, and this year hopefully winning it.
Well, Jeff, thank you for joining me here today. I'm Tim Gallagher alongside Manhattanville baseball coach Jeff Caulfield. Until the next time, go Valiants.
Yeah.